Hi, Stephany. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium and physical energy healer. I'm sorry it took me so long. Just had a lot of internet problems in the holiday and all that, so that's my excuses. So this is just going to be a little quickie, and then I'll do something next week because I have to work tomorrow somewhere else. So anyway, I'll do a little more next week, but it's been weighing heavy on my mind that I know you need to hear something. So we're just gonna see what she has to say. I can't make her. Hopefully she's gonna give us something that I don't know about, so you know that she is here with you. And she's showing me a teddy bear, and she's holding it like this in front of her. And this teddy bear has a ribbon around its neck, and it has a heart on its chest somewhere. I can't quite tell what color it is, so I'm just going to assume it's normal color. And she showed herself from going from bald to long flowing hair. Beautiful hair. She said, "Look how pretty I am now." She showed quickly herself with a pair of cymbals, like band, like you play music cymbals, and she was hitting them. So I know enough about her that she's showing being with the top dog drill team, that she's still playing and marching with them, and she has a big old smile on her face. And then she shows herself sitting next to her little brother. He's sitting on the floor. He has cards in front of him. I can't tell what game he's playing, but he's got cards in his hand. He's playing cards with somebody. And she's looking over his shoulder. She's got her arms around his shoulder. And she's reaching out, pointing at a card. She goes, "Pick that one, pick that one, pick that one." Trying to see what she's doing. She's behind him. He totally doesn't know she's there. But she's moving back and forth real fast behind him. She's trying to get him to feel her energy back there, back behind. Trying to get him to feel that difference. It's I don't even know how to explain it. It's like when you get, sometimes their energy is like when you get goosebumps. Sometimes that's their energy. Sometimes their energy is like, like if somebody's behind you and they're staring at you and you feel it and you turn around and you look, sometimes it's, and I don't even know how to explain that kind of energy feeling, but sometimes it's like that, like, somebody's there and you turn around, nobody's there. She's real close behind him, trying to get his attention, trying to let him know she's still there watching him. And she kind of wants to bop him on the head, like playfully, like a brother and sister would. She says, "You'll be all right, Bubba." And then she shows a big heart on her chest. She says, "I still love you." And it's kind of a universal sign. Everybody knows that they leave feathers, coins, things like that. She shows a great big feather, and it's standing on top of his head. Now, it's not going to do that, but she's making a point of showing me this huge, huge feather. So he's going to find a huge feather. I'm trying to see if she'll show me what kind. I, I've asked her to show me things that I will not know anything about. She's kind of showing me the universal feather that I see a lot, so I'm not sure this is going to be the exact feather. It's a long feather. It's fairly white, and it's got black on the top tip. But it may not be that exact feather. It's going to be either somewhere. Oh, I see the word multiple. There'll be multiple times. Like she's reminded me I walked through my house several times one day, and then all of a sudden, right in the middle of the floor, there's a feather. Where'd it come from? Or if your eyes are drawn to it, you may be walking along, and of course there's bird feathers everywhere, but your eyes feel like you're pulled to look over here, and there it is. She says, I love you, Mommy, but I feel so much better. I'm free. You wouldn't want me to continue like that. And all of a sudden my head starts hurting, like behind my eyes and up to the top of my head. And I'm not sure why she's doing that. I'm not sure what that's for. And now it's gone. And now it's back behind my eyes. I don't know if maybe you're getting this and she's acknowledging through me that she knows that you're getting these headaches. She said, Rhonda, tell her to breathe. That's been my theme for the whole month for my guides and everything, is to breathe. Breathe. Literally breathe. See, they've been stressing it so much that I ended up putting it on my watch. Oh, probably can't see it. It says breathe. Just breathe. To remind me to breathe. And then she's showing me your head, and she goes like this. It's still all scrambled. It still hasn't calmed down. You still haven't accepted it. She says, but I'm so happy and healthy. And I see a cat walk through there. She's got a cat with her. What? It's kind of fuzzy. I don't know why the connection's so fuzzy. You need to come closer. This cat is light colored, has a collar on. I believe there's a bell on it. It's light colored, but not, I won't say that it's white. I can't tell for sure. And it's strutting along, just strutted right through there. Make its presence known, and to let somebody know that she's got this cat. Now she's showing herself dancing up a storm. Dancing up a storm. I keep feeling like there's somebody there with her, but they haven't made their presence known yet. It's they're not wanting to step forward because this is her time. But for some reason she's wanting us to know somebody's with her. And yet they're not stepping forward, and it's a male. I don't know what she's doing. And she's coming in behind me. And this is what she's going to do to you. She's coming in behind me over here, and they usually, when they show it to me, that they'll show me how you're exactly where you're going to feel it. Coming in behind me, she puts her hand around behind me on this side of my head, and she bends down and she kisses me, not on the cheek. She kisses me on the head, like up in this area. So you're going to feel this. When you do, it will not feel, probably won't, although I have felt it. It probably won't feel like a real hand. It's not going to feel like me putting my hand up there. It's going to feel ever so slight. This kiss will probably feel like a fly landing on your hair, something like that. Or you might feel a little tingle from the energy. Or it might feel like a wisp of air just in one spot. This should feel like you could feel the tingling of energy, but probably not. But you'll just probably feel like a piece of paper is touching up against you, or just something really, really slight. She's showing herself back with the top dog. She's out there running around him, running around him, running around him. Very excited, extremely excited. Want to dance with them. She said they're my homies. My homies. And she wants to put her arms around all of them and give them a big hug. She said, okay, we'll do this later. I just want my mom to know that I love her. I want my Bubba to know that I love him, and I want to twist his ear. He might feel something like that. And tell my papa I love him. And then she shows herself trying to sit in Grandma's lap. She's literally trying to get up and sit in Grandma's lap. And the only grandma that I know is Marvin's wife. And it looks like her. So she could possibly feel some pressure, and it's not going to feel like a person or an animal or anything that sits on you. It's just going to feel different. I'm not sure how to explain it, because she's literally trying to climb up there and get between her arms. She's doing something like with another kid or something, and Amy's trying to get up there and get right up in between her arms and curl up and snuggle up against her. I think she called her Meemaw, but I'm not sure. Sometimes I don't always hear names exactly. She says that's where I felt comfy, and that's where I felt so much love. She said it's okay because I'm dancing more now than I did, and I can visit all of you. And she goes, ta-da! Watch me roll. Rock and roll. Now she wants to crank up a radio. So that's... she's turning a dial on a radio to turn the volume up. She's going to play with somebody's radio. Somebody, one of you that I just mentioned, if not all of you, is going to have a radio that's going to mess up, or it's just going to come off and on, or the volume's just going to crank up. She's trying to figure out how to do that. And then she's going to dance to it. And she's going to laugh. Because when she gets it done, She's going to laugh her little butt off. Okay. She's waving, blowing kisses. She said Rhonda promised next week. I'll be ready. I love you, Mommy. But most of all, I want you to smile, Mommy. Please. For me. And she's walking away and this cat's following her. She said, I'm not that far away. Love never dies. It just gets bigger. So I hope there was something in there that you could validate, so you know, because there's so many things that I can say that anybody could say, but I hope there's something in there that you could actually validate so that you know that she was actually here. And we will do this next week. I promise. I promise. I take care of my home people. Anytime, get a hold of me. I know I get busy and I get frazzled, and if I get in a little bit of a frazzled, I won't do it because this is too important to me. This isn't a game. So let me know anytime. And I have felt your pain lately. I have truly felt your pain. Love you, Stephany. More than you know. See you later. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium and physical energy healer. Just keep in touch. Anytime. Love ya.